So me and my brother were going over some VODs. My brother plays a lot more than me. I get anxiety kind of bad. So I'll tell myself I want to go to a tournament, and we have locals. I live in Tennessee. I'm in Knoxville, so they won every Saturday,
Okay.
and we have one at UT on every Tuesday. It's summertime now, so they don't have those. It's just once a week now. But I'll tell myself I can go, and then I get nervous and I end up not going. So my brother has way more experience than me. I still know a lot about the game. I just don't have a lot of experience against a vast variety of players or matchups. Like I'm really good against my brother
Okay.
because I know what he's going to do and all that stuff. But we were going over like corner pressure and stuff. We are talking about how it's not super great to commit to something. Like obviously you don't want to like charge a smash attack or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Unless I'm talking about if you've ever seen someone good.
Yeah.
Someone bad might get hit by that, but most good players aren't going to get hit by that.
Mm-hmm.
It's good because we also talk about how there's no real bad option in Smash.
Mm-hmm.
If it works, it works. So I'm just going to clear the air and say I'm talking about and generally like good players.
Mm-hmm.
But somehow it's not good to commit. If you know someone's on neutral get up and like they're going to shield, for instance, if you go for the grab, they could spot dodge, they can roll behind you, they can jump over you, and they can even reverse situation by doing these things. So when it's kind of a commitment versus like staying in roll position and kind of like pressuring their shield to see if they're going to jump or roll and then punishing that.
Mm-hmm.
So what point would you say it's okay to go for the grab and commit to it with the chance of them maybe getting by you for free?
So here's the thing, and this goes. I guess here's a question for you. We'll talk. You asked quite a few things there, but first question for you is how long have you been watching my channel for?
I would.
Like a month,
I've watched
a year?
Closer to a year probably. I listen to your stuff while I'm at work. I work overnight, so I listen to podcasts about Smash and videos.
Okay.
I've watched a lot of your Smash stuff. That's why part of the reason I chose you as a coach.
Okay.
So
well, I appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
The reason why I asked that though actually is I'm sure you've seen the Nail the Trick series.
Some of it, yeah.
Okay. The number one gripe or complaint of anyone who watches that shit is, what if this person does this to just get out of it for free, right? So what if they tech? What if they air dodge? What if they shield? What if they do any of these things? And as a more experienced player, my question to every single person in the comments, and it's almost turned into a meme, is what if they don't?
Yeah, I saw that comment.
That's it.
Of course.
I think
I heard you say that before.
Yeah. What if they just don't tech? What if they just don't shield? What if they just don't spot dodge? And they always say, "Oh, good point." It's like, no shit, good point, bro. Like, what do you mean? That whole point of Smash is basically, we were having a conversation with someone. It's almost like if you were to say a little hardcore, but manipulation of the mind to say, I'm going to get you to fall for this thing or make the wrong decision and then capitalize on that, right? So not everyone's going to tech. And here's the thing too, with regards to teching. Sometimes teching can get you killed. Teching in place can get you killed. Tech roll in can get you killed. Tech roll away can get you killed. It's not like, you tech, you're guaranteed safe. And I was going to go back to when you said, how do you know if you should go for that grab? Like, what if they just spot dodge? Like, what if they don't? What if they just don't spot dodge? Well, it's the same thing.
I think it goes into one of my bigger problems because I get so, like, I think of these things while I'm playing. So I don't play very confidently. Like, I guess my brother, I feel like I could play like that against other people once I get experience against like the matchups and stuff. So I play super confident against him because I know he's going to shield. So I'm not worried about him spot dodging or anything like that. And when he does spot dodge, I know he's going to spot dodge. So I just wait for it and forward smash him or something.
Yep.
But it shows my gameplay a lot versus strangers and other people I don't play a lot against because I start thinking of these things and it holds me back from punishing things I should be punishing or that I know how to punish, but I'm scared to do something different and I'll get punished for it, trying to punish what they're doing.
That's part of getting experience, right?
Yeah, it shows a lot in my gameplay because it keeps me from being super confident.
Well,
that's a big problem I have.
Here's the thing, like, it's always the what if they don't. I will always say that, like, oh, what if I approach this girl and I ask her for a number and she says no? What if she says yes? Same thing, right? Oh, well, I'm scared. It's like, well, then just be scared for the rest of your life then and just don't ever try anything. Like, is that the answer? Obviously not, right? And it doesn't have to be like, that's just like one example. So here's the same thing, and I guess we'll go a little bit more, I guess, light approach to this as far as the tournaments for yourself. What are you worried about that will happen if you happen to go to a tournament, just at all? Someone's gonna laugh at you?
No, I'm not worried that people are gonna laugh. I'm not even scared of losing. I've been a few now, like lose, but it's funny because once I get there, I end up being fine. It's just getting there is the hard part.
Yes, it's the 30 seconds of courage. It's putting your shoes on and being in the car. And it's like, oh, I'm here now. Like, am I gonna get out of the car? This is just awkward now. It's gonna go.
Yeah, everyone
everyone
that I've met at the locals are super, super nice.
Yeah.
So every time I get there, and I've even got compliments, they're like, you're pretty good. You should just come here and get some experience.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know. I've always had anxiety.
Yeah.
I don't want to get super personal into like details, but we had a really rough childhood.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's a big part of my anxiety.
Yeah, man.
It's mostly social.
Yeah.
So it's just socializing with people and just, I guess, being made fun of. Maybe it's even like failing and doing bad, but I don't think it's that, because for me, the way I kind of see it, it's like when my brother got way better than me, he started taking the game way more serious to me before I started practicing.
Mm-hmm.
He started beating my butt. He beat me like 60 times in a row one night. But I saw it more as like, I will be better than you eventually.
Mm-hmm.
I just have to practice and keep grinding.
So here's what I can say with regards to, I guess, the anxiety side of things of going to tournaments, just based on how not even the Smash community is, but like gaming, the gaming community in general. I would say the majority of the gaming community is made up of people that don't fit in with other crowds. So if you're in a group of people who know what it's like to not fit in, all of a sudden everybody fits in, right? I promise you're not by yourself to think that like going to tournaments is anxiety inducing, or you should, like, you're shy, or maybe you're like, maybe not you, but like someone is shy, or they're scared of losing, they don't want to be laughed at, they don't want to be clipped, they don't want to be made fun of, they don't want to go 0-2, whatever it might be. I promise you, I would say 80%, maybe even 90% of the people, or even, you know what, I'll go even further than that. I'll say 95% of new people have felt that way. Even fighting against someone, here's the thing, you could be fighting someone else who is also brand new and just as terrified as you, and you guys are terrified for no real reason, because like at the end of the day, you're both thinking to each other, I just want this to go well. I just want this to go well. I don't want this to be a fight, like in real life. I don't want to laugh at this person. If they make a mistake, I feel bad. If I make a mistake, they're not laughing at me. They're feeling bad about me too. It's like, oh shit, like I want this to just go well. Right?
Yeah, like I said, just getting there is the hard part.
Yeah.
I wrestled against a really good Lucina player, and I didn't win. He beat me. But I was just like so excited because it's like I've entered the box tournament, the One Hungry Box does every Wednesday.
Yep.
I've actually versed not Elegant, I don't think. It was the other one that's really good. Karash, I think.
Yep.
His name.
Yep.
Yeah, he beat me, of course. But it's the same feeling I got when I went to that local. Because the guy at the local is really good, and then Karash is also really good, top player.
Mm-hmm.
I expected him to read everything I did like perfectly and destroy me. But after the games, I was just relieved and happy. Even though he could kind of kick my butt, I was just like, I'm happy I got you down to one stock, because that means there's hope for me. Like, I expected him just to like wash me, but me and my brother are always talking about how they're human too, and they have to play the same game we do.
I can say this too, man. If you get a chance to fight someone who is substantially better than you, or maybe they're a figurehead of some sort in the community, most people, I would say, I don't know of any top player or a very high level player who is notoriously someone who just hates everyone. I would say that's number one, the worst way to build a fan base, but also one of the worst ways to grow a community. It's like, oh, if you come to this community, it's going to be very like stuck up, snobby, and no one's going to talk to you. And if they do talk to you, it's only so that they can like learn about your gameplay and then talk shit and beat you, and I don't know, some crazy manipulation nonsense like that. Like, I would say, like, if you're afraid of fighting, like, let's say MKLeo or Larry Lur or Esam or anybody like that, because like they're just better than you, it's like, bro, they don't like, if they win or not, they're not going to say, yo, get out of here, you're trash. It's like, no, they want to build the community, and they of course are going to be nice. The overarching, I guess, mindset of the community really is, let's grow the community and let's just be friends, right? That's why everyone's like, that's why there's fist bumps before and after games. That's why everyone says GGs. People actually get tilted if you don't say GGs and do a fist bump, because they're trying to be polite, professional, nice, and be welcoming, right?
Sometimes you get an awkward turkey. I mean,
oh, bro, that happens.
Yeah.
And I will say that, like I said, a lot of the people in the Smash community, or gaming in general, are people that it's a community made up of most people that just don't always fit in all other places in the world, right? This is kind of what it is. And I'm not saying everyone's like a misfit or anything like that, but people can relate and they understand that going to a tournament can be scary. Like, bro, I've had people like in coaching sessions with me where it's like, yo, can we like take a break from playing because my hands are sweating so bad because I'm so nervous. It's like, why? I'm not gonna say, oh, you suck, by the way, never come back, or yo, like you're terrible, you're terrible at all these things, and I'm laughing at you because you're the worst player in the world. It's like, if you're nervous because you want to like impress me, that's admirable, I would say. Or if you're nervous because like you really want me to like you, then that's also very admirable as well. But if you're nervous because it's like, yo, I really hope he doesn't talk shit after because I SD, it's like, why would that ever happen, bro? That would never happen. If that ever, bro, I would fire myself if I was that kind of person. I'd be like, yo, this is not your cup of tea, bro. You can't be this person if you're gonna be acting like that.
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't be a really good coach if
I'd be the worst.
You criticize the person that's playing the game.
Oh, bro,
you're going there for advice.
Yeah, that's the thing. Also going,
you're like, don't jump as much. I'd be like, dang, screw you. Don't tell me not to jump. Like, why did I come to this session?
Yeah, exactly. You know? And that's the thing too, is it's like anyone who comes to get a coaching session knows for a fact that they're not a professional already. And not only do you know that, but I know that. So I don't expect you to come in here and be the best player in the world and you're getting fair one, drag down, footstool, gun lock, crazy, infinite nonsense. It's like, if you do that, then that's sick. But if you don't do that, I'm not like, yo, how can you not do this? It's like, I get that people are new. That's why they're here in the first place. Right? Some people are less new, I guess, or they're more experienced. They are someone who's like, I don't know, going 2-2, 3-2, placing top 8. They've beaten some top players or high level players in their community or in their region. But regardless of the situation, I know someone's coming here looking up to me in a sense to get some clarity, to get some questions answered. That's the main, I guess, premise of a coaching session. I think I've only ever had 1 or 2 people in the history of the last 1,200 people I've coached ever come into a coaching session to say, I got this coaching session so I could beat you. That basically never comes. That never happens. Has
that happened to you? That's kind of...
But it was like they wanted to just like get Twitter clips or like whatever. It didn't go well for them. But it's like at the end of the day, it's like, okay, if that's what you wanted to do, that's totally fine. But if that's never happens. No one comes in here saying, I wanted to do this so I can make a YouTube video out of being better than you. Like that shit does not exist. Like it could. I'm not saying no one could ever beat me. Like that's not what I'm saying at all. It's more so that if people come in here, they're coming in with the intent to learn something or have their mind expanded in some way.